Hello class, and welcome to AutoCAD Scale in Viewport. Apologize, I do have a cold, so I'm just going to do the best I can with this. But this looks pretty simple, right? So we're going to be creating this drawing using this template down here with viewports and scale. So first I'm going to download this right here, just this first one, and open it into AutoCAD. And in here we've got 4 windows. And you might notice something a little different. I click on model. There's no thing keeping it in place. There's no boundary on this one, and that's on purpose. And also notice that I don't see anything here. Even after I draw something in here, it won't show up. So, for example, that first circle here is 1.5 inches in diameter. So I'm going to draw one in here. I'm just going to put it down here in the corner-ish. 1.5. And then let's hatch that. Turn it green. Right. So here, and I don't see it. So what's missing in this is what's called a viewport. And up until now, I've created viewports for you. Today, you're going to get the chance to make one yourself. 4, actually. So I'm going to go to Layout. And over here, where it has Layout Viewports, I'm going to click Rectangular. Drop right here and here just to make this little window. And then hit Enter or Escape. And now you can see that this is actually, I positioned that really well. That wasn't on purpose. But if I double click in this white area, I can actually zoom out and pan to center that object. And notice that if I zoom in, it makes the scale larger. Zoom out, it makes it smaller. And down here in the corner, there's a little, this is your scale. I can adjust that manually. So if I want to make this like 2:1, and then center it, it'll look like the example. And if I want to get out of this, like stop scrolling and stuff, I can double click on the outside space here, or I can type in, I can show you the right. I can go like this, type in PS, which is paper space, and hit enter. And that will get me out of there as well. Okay. So the next one is this hexagon. So I'm going to go to the hexagon and I'm going to draw this model tab, and I'm going to give it some space over here. And polygon, type in 6, enter. I'm going to click about right here. And then let's do circumscribed about a circle. And it's supposed to have a diameter of 6 from top to bottom, but this only lets me do kind of its radius, so I just have to type in 3, enter. Let's use our hatch tool and make this red, enter. And if I go to final drawing, let's add another window, so I go to layout, rectangular, click here to here. It's going to have both of them in here, which is fine, but we need to adjust that a little bit. So that's just this one, and then I'm going to make sure that it's 2:1, or sorry, 1:2, so it's half scale, like that. Center it, and then if you see, I've kind of got the circle is still in there. If I want to adjust that, I can always go back to model, and I can use the move tool like that, and then just scooch this over a little bit, and then I can readjust this. So now it's more centered and kind of isolated. Okay, looks good. I'm going to do the rectangle. The rectangle is going to be really big. So it's 18 by 11 and a quarter, so it's really big. Right here, I'm going to draw a rectangle. That is 18 tab 11.25, enter. I'm going to make this blue. Back to final drawing. Layout, rectangular for the viewport. Click here, boom, and then I'm going to pan over this 1 to 4. Looks good. I'll do the same thing over here with it. So the last square is scale 4 to 1. And this one's the triangle. Triangles are a little goofy when you draw them. So we have to be careful with this one to make sure that we draw it the right size. So we're going to go model, zoom out over here just a little bit. And this is going to look really small when we're done with it. I'm going to go polygon tool, 3 sides, enter, place, and it's, let's say let's do circumscribed. It has to be 0.75 from top to bottom. So it's not letting me do this part right here, and it won't quite be right, so I'm just going to place it. And then let's use our parameters, so parametric. I'm going to use a couple of constraints first. I'm going to say this side are equal. I'll do it to this one and that one, so now they're all equal to each other. And I'm also going to tell this to stay horizontal, so it doesn't try to rotate. I'm going to go linear, click from this top point to this bottom point, and type in 0.75, enter. If it's really small, then that's okay. That's correct. I'm going to turn these off so they don't show up. Zoom in, and we're going to change this to yellow. Sweet. And then I'm drawing and make another viewport right here. And double click, and I'm going to zoom in on just this triangle and change this manually to be 4 to 1. Oh, whoops, I zoomed in. 4 to 1. That's it. And that's the whole thing. So then all I got to do is change the title, put your name in there and the date, and you've got it. So that's a pretty cool situation. Makes viewports awesome. And you might be wondering, is it possible to do other shapes? I didn't explain this, but you can. You can do polygons, objects, you can do all sorts of stuff, so you can make it any shape you wanted. But most of the time we choose rectangle. And that's how you do it. So just go home, output, export, PDF, and then I'm just desktop. Take a look at it to make sure it's good. Yep. There it is. It's looking pretty good. Okay, so it looks good. Oh, and you know what? I did forget something. We need dimensions on this. So we're going to go annotate, dimensions, click here, and I'm going to place that one. This one here. This one here. Okay, that's good. So you might be wondering, why do my dimensions look small in this one, but they look pretty large in this example on the assignment. I did that on purpose. I enlarged the text. Yours doesn't have to look like that. It's okay if it's just regular sized. So just like that's fine. Or it looks a little bit small. Okay, and then now you can output it as a PDF and submit it. And you're done.